I want to give all of the praise and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakah Gwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught us this truth, and to include the other bishops on down, and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatham to the elect, who are you brothers out there that are forwarding this truth and continuing to do so. And once again, it's your brother Laban. And what I want to do is I want to talk about this Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, which he wants to take on X, to own it. And so therefore what he can do is influence the minds of younger generation today, which is the zillennials and the millennials. Because what he's finding out is that a lot of people in today's time don't agree with Israel and what they're doing, and they're not just going along with things as well as, as previous generations did anymore. And this is where people discuss things and more vocal, especially where it concerns being on TikTok as well. So he wants to take all of that and then some, all right, to sway the minds of people to agree to what Israel is doing. And as well as I just did an article about how Israel has, said, and they've actually passed this law. I mean, what I'll do is I'll send that video in the description box and you can check that video out. But he mentions that anyone that criticizes Israel can have their citizenship revoked. So what they want is they want people to just go along with what these devils are doing, and that's about it. Don't say a goddamn thing about what we're doing wrong. Just go along with our narrative and go along with what we tell you to do. So we need you to fight these wars on this so-called war on terror in the East. Then goddamn it, you better do your job, because that's what you're there to do. You're there to support us. The sole purpose of the American people is to support Israel. All right. So that's one of the reasons why he wants to take on TikTok and as well as the X. Obadiah 1 and verse 2. And I'm going to read the point here. You know what? Let me just read the first verse. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, power Yahweh, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. And that's where we're at right now. The world despises these devils for the wrongs that they have done. You want to talk about placing sanctions on people. You want to talk about dropping drones on people. You want to talk about decimating cities and it going worldwide, being that we're in the age of the internet, which the internet is very well exposing these devils for who they really are and what they're really up to. Okay, there's stuff that we didn't see or didn't get to see 10, 20 years ago and what these devils were doing around the world like it is now. All right, so really what's happening is that the earth is revealing this devil on a whole nother level, man. All right, and I don't have to really bring the previous topic back, because I got the article right here speaking about how there was a bill that was introduced, which I think it's, HR 5300, and they secretly passed that law. And here it is right here on the 11th of this month, a date already etched into American memory. Representative Brian Mast quietly introduced a bill that could strip passports from U.S. citizens for criticizing Israel. It's called the Department of State Policy Provision Act, HR 5300, and buried within its text is a power grab that should terrify anyone who believes in free speech. Yeah, and that's just a scare tactic to again, sway you to agree to everything that they're doing. And that's what they're trying to do with the young people today. They're trying to get that same kind of spirit back where you're just going to be coerced and doing what they want you to do, But people are much more sophisticated now. And what's helped people a lot is this internet stuff, man. All right. It's even helped us. in a great way to get this gospel all around the planet Earth the way that it has gotten to. Job 20 and verse 27, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. And how is the heaven revealing his iniquity? Through the World Wide Web, through the operations of the internet, which Psalms 19 speaks on. As this reads, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament show of his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, night unto night show of knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voices is not heard, and their line is gone out through all of the earth, and their words to the end of the world, and then have set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as the strong man run to a race. And his going forth is from the ends of heaven, and his circuits unto the ends of it, and there's nothing hid from the heat thereof. Right. So this is referring to how the internet operates. Because for one, you have your you have your satellite dish, and then therefore, as well as we have right now, we have you have your internet routers and stuff, and all of that works in conjunction. And that's how you're able to watch a video from one place to another place. Okay? And you got videos of you in translation spoken of in different languages. And you can watch these videos over and over and over again. And yet that video was being uploaded from a different country. All right? Because they have their internet services working on their hand. So that's how, once again, that's how the heaven is revealing these devils for who they really are and their iniquity. All right, let's look up this word iniquity in the not the Greek, the Hebrew, which the word is awan. Awan. Let me see if I'm correct. Yeah, I'm correct. Awan, because there's no V's in the Hebrew. Yeah, so as this reads, perversity, depravity, iniquity, guilt, or punishment of iniquity, guilt of iniquity. Yeah, and we're seeing that even just by watching the news about Gaza and Palestine and how them people are being fucked up. You know, how Israel is just straight fucking them people up, man, without no care in the world. And if it was up to them, they would rather just murder them people and get them people off that area so that they can build on that land instead. And then DJ Trump can build his Mar-a-Lago there. Right? So that's what we're seeing. This is what the world is seeing. And that's why you got people protesting from nation to nation with this Palestine stuff, man. Yeah. So again, that's how this devil is being revealed through the internet. Now, internet is a compound word, and what I want to do is I want to look into this as well through the Holy Spirit, and we're going to get right into it. So this is the word internet. 1984, the linked computer networks of the U.S. Defense Department, shortened from Internetwork, which was used from 1972 in reference to then hypothetical network involving many separate computers. From between and network, so it just means between the network, internet, between the network. So we got from 1550s, net-like arrangement of threads, wires, etc., anything formed in a manner of presenting the appearance of a net or netting. Network, extended sense of any complex interlocking system. Right, so it's kind of like, as you can see, and so there you have it right here. And that's why you call it a web, because it's kind of like a spider's web. All right, the World Wide Web. So that's how the earth, or as this reads in the book of Job, the 20th chapter and verse 27, this is how the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, as this is written, and the earth shall rise up against him. And that's why you got people taking to the streets and protesting and expressing their concerns, man, which I know protesting doing a thing, but people are taking to the streets, man. And by the internet, people are setting up protests and all that stuff. So that's all I got, man, on this right here. I want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Hakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops that have taught me this truth. And to you brothers out there of the hopeful elect of the 144,000, I say to you, Shalom.